परमानंदम परम सुखदम केवलम ज्ञानमूर्तिम द्वंद्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तत्समस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षीभूतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि. By the grace of the Universal Master, we are taking the 50 verse of Srimad Bhagavad Geeta, chapter 2. Buddhi yogo buddhi yukto jahatiha ubhe sukrata duskrate. Buddhi yukto jahatiha ubhe sukrata duskrate. तस्माद्धोगाय युज्वस्व योगः कर्मसु कौशलम्. बुद्धियुक्तः जहाति इह उभे सुकृत दुष्कृते. तस्मात् योगाय युज्वस्व योगः कर्मसु कौशलम्. सद्गुरु परमात्मा defining the significance of the Samatva Buddhi Yoga and admiring that person. Buddhi Yukta, it means Sama Buddhi Yukta, equilibrium of intellect, divine intellect person. Sukata Dushkate, his sin and good work. Ubhe, both of. Iha, in this planet. Jahati, he become free from all these good and bad karmas. Tasmat, therefore, yogaya, samatva rupa yoga. It means the yoga of equilibrium. Yujjasva, involve. Do this yoga. Yoga, it means the equilibrium stage. Karmasu, all the karmas, all the activities, all the actions. Kaushalam, it means that is the excellence. That is the only the way of liberation from the karma's foundations. Freedom from the illusion of the actions and activities of this world. My dear friend, Krishna is telling to the Arjuna, my dear Arjuna, because the person who has the equilibrium of intellect and he has to give up all the karmas, possessive karma, result-oriented karmas, that person is completely free in this planet by the sin or by the goodness. He has no need of the heaven, no need of hell. He will not go in the hell, he will not go in the heaven, because the sins push you in heaven-like birth and the goodness will push you in good birth. He will become free from all karma's result. So, my dear Arjun, you must involve, you must invest your all energy in the Samatva Buddhi Yoga. My dear friend, that was the worldly meaning of this stanza. The Sadguru Sachidananda Paramatma, Lord Krishna, the master of millions of galaxies, uncountable, and the billions universes, uncountable, is telling to the Arjuna, stanza by stanza, secret, and that secret what is the secret? The secret is science of liberation. How can a person can be liberated? How can a person come out from all network of the Maya? The Krishna is telling to Arjuna, Arjun, what a benefit of the intellectuality if your intellectuality caught you in the illusion of the Maya. What is the need of that type of your sensibility, that sensibility making you the fool and brings the foolishness? If you cannot use your intellect for the understanding the Sadguru's teachings, if you are not using your intellect in which way, that way the Sadguru want to tell you, if you are using your intellect in the worldly things by the inspiration of the ego, and you do not want to enlightenment, you have no curiosity to know the God existence which is living inside you all the time, all the minute, all the second, all the life. So, that is your intellect is mad intellect. That is your intellect is meaningless intellect. That is your intellect is the enemy of your life. My dear friend, it is very, very essential also. A person who want to enlightenment or he want to complete freedom, he must be some wise person also. The fool cannot achieve the enlightenment because fools cannot understand the master's teachings. So, this is not the science of the fools, mad, crack minds, half minds, abysmic mind, unstable mind person cannot get enlightenment. This is the message of the Buddhi Yukta. If you have intellect, so which type of intellect you must have? Your intellect must be used in the master's work, master's teachings, observation, and you must use your intellect to understand how to do the meditation in the guidance of the master. Unfortunately, all intellectual persons, they are become like a fool by the illusion of the Maya, because they are using their intellect to become IAS, IPS, IFS, ministers, engineers, doctors, but they do not know that they are this officiating and this prominency of the post, pride, power and money that will not liberate, that will not get them liberation. So, and this type of intellect which is using in the worldly achievement, and everybody knows this world achievement is a useless, meaningless achievement. If this worldly achievement is useless and useful, then why the Buddha leave his thorn? Why the Buddha leave his chance become a king of Kapilavastu? If this worldly achievement is useful and so well-faring, why the Bhartari leave the king's post of Avantika? This intellect is useful, this post, this prime condition and this treasure is if useful, why the Mahavir leave the thousands of rathas, elephants, horses and big territory? If this intellect or this treasure or this achievement, worldly achievement is useful, why our powerful emperors, they fall down in the feet of the monks and the rishis and the munis? If these all things are useful, why Vishwamitra give up his kingdom and become a monk? So it proves that by the millions of examples that your intellect is if flowing in the world, that is the meaningless intellect. You are losing your time, you are losing your opportunity. So please excuse me, you are a big fool, you are not a wise person. But if you are not so much intellectual that you cannot be a IS officer, you cannot be a IPS officer, you cannot be a minister, engineer, doctor or any type of intellectual professor, dean, DSc, but you can be a very obedient disciple of enlightened master. You are most intellectual in comparison to the all. So Krishna is telling Buddhi Yuktaha, the person having the intellect, the intellectual person is that which is coming in the shelter and surrender of the master and doing the meditation of awareness. So my disciples, my lovers, my seekers and my well-wishers, they are highly intellectual person of this world. Even they are not having the good post, even they are not having the prime position in your society. Because your primeness, your dominancy, your richness, your cleverness, your intellectuality and your intelligence, and that will be destroyed with the birth, with the death. But my disciples, my seekers and my lovers, they will not destroy it, because they will transform it into the immortal existence. So that Krishna is telling by this only one word, buddhi yukta. Buddhi yukta, it means the intellect with love, awareness and enlightenment. So the Ramayana says indirectly, सुन जननी वह सुत बड़ भागी जो रघुनाथ चरण अनुरागी. Raghunath, it means the existence. Raghunath it means the Rama. Rama, it means Ramayanti iti Rama, which existence is living in every particle, in every galaxy, every man, every woman, every cattle, every insect, and every living being and non-living being. That is the Rama. So the intellect is only that admire the intellect, which is only admirable, that is using for enlightenment. Otherwise, the same intellect will become the foolishness. That is the meaning of this word. So, the seeker must be use the intellect only for understanding the teaching of the master, not in the debating with the master. Because master want to teach you Sakshi meditation of awareness, and how you do the Sakshi meditation awareness, that you must be understand. Only this understand. You don't need understand many theoretical things. You not understand what is the nature and what is the Paramatma and what is the illusion and what is the doer. You do not use your intellect like that, because what you want to do? Do you want to be a professor? Do you want to be a teacher? Do you want to be a orator? Do you want to be a master without enlightenment? Fake master? So this is not need to understand unnecessary. Because the unnecessary understanding become the worldly understanding, become the mindly understanding, become the understanding like a bookish knowledge. You must be understand how to do the Sakshi meditation of awareness accurately and accuracy. That is use of intellect. My dear friend, your worldly post, your worldly treasure, your worldly pride, your worldly prosperity, your worldly name and the fame, your worldly means, your houses, your cars, they cannot eradicate your internal blindness. If they are not eradicate your internal blindness in the living stage, then how can they will give you shelter and support after your death? You will be confirmly go. There is no doubt. In the lowest birth, like the insect, cattle, etc. If you are not using your intellect for enlightenment, nobody will say like that. I want to say direct. I don't want to say that you do not become the doctors, engineers, officers, IAS, IPS. Do not take it like this manner or otherwise. I want say you become any person, any post, any position and any type of role in the society, but first you must be enlightened as the Dhruva. My dear friend, I want to give you some examples in our past cultural or historical persons. I want to give a Dhruva. Dhruva get the enlightenment in the age of 8 years, child age. And then after he was become the successor of his father Uttanpada. And the Bhagavad says, the Puran says, the thousands years he performed his duty as a king of the territory. At that time the person can alive so long. The Prahlada take the enlightenment and he become the great king. The Janak take the enlightenment and he become an enlightened king. So your officer, your engineer, your doctor, I am not opposing that you give up all the study. No, I am only supporting that you first be enlightened, then be other thing, other position. If you are a student, you must do the meditation of awareness and then study. If you are in any position of the society, you must do this meditation of awareness, because only by this meditation of awareness you can be the buddhi yukta, otherwise not. Otherwise not, it means no any alternative in this world. No any alternative. My dear friend, first you become enlightened person, then you will better perform your duty. You can give the good direction to the society. You can spread the peace in society. You can spread the internal prosperity in the society. You can spread the real divine love in the society. So my dear friend, it is very essential to spread the message of this Geeta. This Geeta want to awake you in the internal existence of Paramatma. Krishna was himself a Jnani and he was a king. This is not necessary that you take a very small cloth, bear and run away in the forest to become the monk. No. No need to become a monk. Becoming a monk is internal stage, not outer stage. Ram was the enlightened master. Krishna was the enlightened master. Janak was the enlightened master. The master of the Sukadeva, that was Janak. My dear friend, I want to ask, the Ram had not killed the Ravana. He was an enlightened person. The Krishna has killed many devils. Even he was enlightened master. So, being enlightened master, when you do anything, you will do the best for the society. Without enlightenment, if you do anything good, you will never can do anything good, because you are yourself a blind person. How can you do the good? So this meditation is very essential for all the humanity. This is a very urgent need of a human. Please come out from the ego of your religions. Come out the ego of the post and the prime position and learn this meditation. This meditation only can give you the peacefulness, place. Because the peace and place is the right of every person without any prejudiceness. Your lifestyle is not good now. Your lifestyle is giving you only unpleasantness and the fake assurance, and you are not taking the shelter of this Samatva Buddhi Yoga. It means you are not want to come in the equilibrium of the divine intellect. My dear friend, if you will learn this Samatva Buddhi Yoga, that you will get a very great solution of living. Reality is that this Samatva Buddhi Yoga is the great spiritual scientific living. My dear friend, it is the totality of the completion of your life. I want to give you an example. There are two types of a person. One is enlightened person and another is non-enlightened blind person. And the adverse condition comes in the life, the same condition. The blind person become the impatience, unpleasant, very very sad and very very depressed, or very very anger, or very very he start to making nonsense. But the enlightened person will face that same condition with the peacefulness, balance, wisdom, and he will search the solution. I want to give you an example of the forest. When in the forest, caught in the fire, and fire spread all the periphery of the forest. So the wild animals, they cannot stop the fire in the forest, and they want to save their life. But they have no any alternative. They have no any solution. They have no any type of set or saving the life, because all forest is burning. But elephant knows. He take his whole family and run towards the river, and he stand in between of the river. The fire cannot come in center of the river. So the elephant save his family, and the jackals, wolf, tigers, lions, rabbits, and many deers and many animals, they die in the fire, but elephant never die. So this is called Buddhi Yoga. The Kabir says, आग लगी आकाश में झरझर परे अंगार, जो संत न होते तो जल जाता संसार. This whole world is burning in the fire of the insatisfaction of sensory organs, hunger and desires and different type of wishes. But there is no alternative. There is no any type of solution. How can you come out from this insatisfactory and burning and unstable and unsaturated and sorrowful condition? That is only one way, that you can aware and you can stand in between of the river of peace. That river of peace is your internal existence and complete awareness of consciousness. My dear friend, if you can stand in this internal support of your peaceful stable condition, so the Krishna say Jahati. Jahati, it means if you can stand in this equilibrium, then you can stand in unchangeable condition of existence. The world is changeable continuously, but the existence is unchangeable from beginning to end. There is no beginning, there is no end. Existence as it is, immortal. So you will be stand in the immortality. So how can the death can come in your life? Because you are become now immortal. So all the deformities and the negativity and the pain and sorrow of this changing world, where you are searching the stability, because world is not stable. How can you search the stability in the world? Stability can you found in the existence. So all the contradictions, pain and pleasures, all type of deformities and disturbance, and all the Maya, you will not give up. The Maya automatically give up you, leave from you. You will be see that when you stand the equilibrium or samatha, you will free from all these things. So the jnana, so this knowledge, so this awareness of liberation, so this atma jnana, so this total freedom is very, very easy. This is very, very practicable. It is not only theoretical. This practicable spiritual knowledge, if you will gain, then you will become a very, very nice person. You will not become a hard person. You will not become a selfish person. You will not become a solitary person. You will never ignore this world. You will never push this world in the dark or in the fire. No, then you will become the servant of the seeker like me. You will become big heart. You will become merciful. You will become the serve all, and you will become the welfaring person of this society, because you want to give this knowledge to all. Then if the enlightened person will be increased, you will not avoid that condition in any country. The devil is killing innocent person, and you will be remaining the impartial seer. No, you will become like a Krishna. and save that person, as the Krishna saved innocent person by the killing of the demons and rascals in many battles and many fightings, and ultimate in the Mahabharata. Then you will not stand as a neutral person. You will not allow the devils and rascals to kill the innocent and good persons. So the Krishna said, Paritranaya sadhunam vinasaya dushkritam dharma sansthapanarthaya sambhavam yuge yuge. Then you will become a shelter, savior and lover of the good persons, seekers, loving persons, and persons they want do something good for others. My dear friend, the monk and the precious and the holy person is not the depend on the cloth and the shines, tilakam and the braided malas. No. The monk is the stage of love with all. The monk is the stage of service of all. The monk is the stage of the savior of this mother planet, this mother earth. So all the avatars and all the great men comes on this earth. They save the innocent and good persons, and they eradicate negativity from this earth. My dear friend, there is a definition of the goodness. There is a love, mercy, freedom, equal opportunity, no any type of prejudiceness, no hate. That quality only come by this Buddhi Yoga and by this awareness meditation. If you will learn this excellence, if you learn this skillfulness, then you can see the Maya is a play, the worldly nature is a play. As the Gyanis will be increase in the large number, as the meditators will be increase in the large number, as the Samatva Buddhi Yogi will increase in the large number, then the Maya and the Brahma, that will you make a equilibrium inside, because your body need material but existence do not need any material. So if you use this body as a mean, as an instrument in the worship of the God, in the worship of all the Mother Earth, in the worship of all humanity, in the worship of the peace and prosperity, in the worship of the awareness is spreading, in the worship of giving a good intellect and positivity in this world, then my dear friend, that will be a right way of living. You know, the person who repair the electricity, he wear a glove of the rubber. Why he wear the glove of the rubber? Because he will be safe from the current and he will never die. That same way is that if a person get the enlightenment, a person get the awareness, he is wearing the glove of the rubber that the Maya cannot affect on that person. Because first you enlighten, then you perform your duty in the society. The first Dhruva become enlightened, then he become the king. The first Prahlad become the enlightened, then he become the king. The first Janak become the enlightened, then he become the successful king. So I am not opposing your performance or your duties, your post or your education or your responsibility or your liability. I am telling only this, that if you will become enlightened, you can perform your duty exactly correct. If a person do not wear the rubber gloves in hand and he perform his duty in the electricity department, he will be sure and certainly die by the electric current. That's why you are dying in this world, by the electric current of the Maya. Because you are so much foolish, because you are hating the enlightenment, you are avoiding the awareness, you are avoiding the extreme truth, you are insulting the existence. That's why you are become the puppet, prisoner, and the hunting animal of the Maya. No master will tell like word. Only I will tell like this word, because I want to give you the awareness, I want to give you the enlightenment, I want to give you the nectar, then you can be immortal. So my dear friend, this stanza is telling, first you make equilibrium inside of you. You stand between the Maya and Brahma. You know the Brahma, you know the Jnana. My dear friend, I want to give a second example of the firefighter. A firefighter fighting with the fire, before fighting he bear the fire resistance chute, fireproof chute. Then he jump into the fire and he fight with the fire and eradicate the fire. This world is the heap of the fire. This world is the burning house. And the Jnani is the firefighter. And that firefighter wearing the suit that is called Jnana, that is called enlightenment, that is called complete awareness of liberation. My dear friend, if you want to conquer this Maya, if you want to come out from this illusion, if you want to come out from this projection of the pap and punya, sin and goodness, if you want to be unaffected by this type of negativity of Maya, so you must bear the safety major fireproof chute that is called complete awareness, and that can be come only by the Sakshi meditation of awareness. This is the topest beneficial, that is this topest welfaring, this is the topest giver the place, this is the topest giver the stability and immortality. My dear friend, this knowledge is a liberator, this knowledge is a savior, this knowledge is the highest knowledge of the universes and galaxies. That is called a Samatva Buddhi Yoga. So Krishna is telling in this stanza, what must you do? You must only do the 70 minutes meditation of awareness, and that is not a big task for you. That is very simple, because you waste many hours to the seeing the televisions and gossips and wandering here and there, and in the restaurants in the offices. My dear friend, you are going 10 hour or 12 hour per day in offices for only the sort of money for your family and your life. But why you do not spend 70 minutes for your millions life achievement? Your money cannot save you. Mr. Raj Kapoor was died by the asthma. He has the lot of money. The Napoleon Bonaparte died, but he has the lot of money, jewels, diamonds, rubies in his stock. The Alexander died. He has thousand of wives kept and billions of gold coins and diamonds and rubies and many precious treasure. This worldly treasure cannot save you, my dear friend. I am telling you very clearly. Only the peace of inside and awareness of inside can save you. Otherwise you will be die, and after death where you will go nobody knows. Nobody knows. Your soul, your micro body can enter in any type of cattle, insect, fish or any word or any type life. You will be cry in that birth and nobody will hear you, but in this occasion and chance of human life, if you will cry, many can help you. But nobody helped the goat when the butcher knives cut his throat. Nobody helped the frog when the snake eat that frog alive. My dear friend, be careful, be aware. You are wasting your life for meaningless activities. Your father, your mother, your wife, your son, your friend, your enemy, they will not save you from the death and birth cycle. Only the Master can save you. Only the 70 minutes per day meditation can save you. Only and only. My dear friend, that is my duty to tell like that. And that is your choice, what you want. My dear friend, if you do this meditation of awareness, only 4 or 5 months, you will get a very good miraculous stage when you get the Samatva Buddhi Yoga. Your intellect will be dissolved in the existence and the fresh and new intellect will come out. That is called pragya. That is called spiritual or divine intellect. My dear friend, the Krishna is telling, and that stage when your divine intellect will become like a sun rise in the east, the sun will rise inside of you. That is called your awareness. That is called your divinity. That is called your spirituality. And I call that a pragya. That pragya will be save you from all the sins and all the goodness, because the sin push you in the lowest category of birth, they are hells, and goodness, they push you in the good birth, and you will become the minister, you will become the industrialist, you will become the rich person, and what you enjoy in your richness, you make the calendar of naked women. You will be established the wine factories, beer factories. What will be give your richness? You will be go to Thailand, Malaysia and Pattaya and Singapore, and what you eat there, you will eat the seafood. You will be dance with the women and drink the wine. That is your worst result. of your goodness in the previous birth. So the punyas and papas, the sins and goodness, they are both will bound you and crush you and destroy you and decay you, and they will snatch your chance of enlightenment. They will snatch your chance of immortality. So be careful. Only this divine intellect can save you from this conspiracy of the Maya, goodness and badness. So Krishna is telling here in this stanza that Sukrata and Duskrata, Punyas and Papas, they will not affect on you, my meditator, my disciple, my lover and my practitioner of this meditation, that cannot be affected by any type of Punyas and Papas. When after the enlightenment, as you will do, that will be not wind you, not caught you in the karma's theory. You will do, as you do, you will be do good. As Krishna do, anything do, but that is good. Krishna killed the rascals, but Krishna was not a murderer. Krishna danced on the snakes' hoods, but Krishna was not giving the pain of that snake. He was the great teacher for this snake. So if you will be enlightened, you do anything, automatically your doing will be novel for this world. So that is called, if you will enlighten and then you behave, then you will be a great service person, you will be great savior, you will be great welfare person for the society and the mankind. Because the day and night you will be stand in this equilibrium, samatva yoga, samata, impartiality, sakshi, and then naturally the meditation will be stand inside of you. The divine wisdom will stand inside of you. This spirituality stand inside of you. Your every function, your every activity, your every type of work, that will be converted into the meditation and divinity. And then your all karmas will be excellence. So that is called yoga karmas kaushalam. Your every karmas will be excellence, excellent. Your all karmas will be welfare of society. Your all karmas will be give the message to the enlightened, for the enlightenment to the seeker. Your all karmas will be admirable. Your all the karmas will involve a melodious figurant of peace and pleasure and place. So I am not opposing the karmas, and Krishna is not opposing the karmas, but Krishna is opposing the attachment in the karmas. The Krishna is opposing the blindness in karmas. The Krishna is opposing the selfishness in karmas. The Krishna is opposing the animal-like attraction in karmas. Krishna wants to give you the stage of existence, not giving the stage of the devil-like. My dear friend, if you are doing this meditation of Sakshi, and when you are Sakshi will become a very strong, that will be not break in any condition. As the Arjun not break his sakshi or meditation. Even he was shooting the arrows towards the enemy, and the arrows is coming to the Arjuna, and Arjun is, you do not think that Arjun was not wounded in the Mahabharata. He was wounded also, but he never cared because he was in light. So the wound will come in your life, the pain will come in your life, but you are never affected with the pain and adverse conditions. You always stand in the present stage of awareness. So my dear friend, if you are doing the meditation in the cave, when you come in the market, your meditation will be break. But if you are doing the meditation in the market, then your meditation will not break even in cave or even in any place. So this is a applied meditation, practical meditation, and this is the meditation for day-to-day life. This is not a theoretical meditation. Your all the life will be sync, and your all the life will be involved. Your all the life will be covered by your awareness of meditation. And in the dream also, and the sound sleep also, in the all the three levels, your consciousness, unconsciousness, and subconsciousness will cover by this meditation, and you will be awakened in all the stage of the life. And how can death can attack on you? When the death will come, you will be see the death with the detachment, and your body will go, and you will stand in the same immortality. Then you will free from the death and birth cycle. That is called a yoga karma sukosha. My dear friend, that was the secret meaning of this stage. I want to say, my dear friends, if you do this meditation of awareness sakshi only 5 or 4 months, you will get the very nice result of this meditation, and you will be physically very strong, safe and secure, prevented from tensions, created diseases, no tension in your life, no worried in your life, only and only peace and place will be remain in your life. Your body will be reorganized, reoriented, kaya kalpa by this meditation. Your immune power will be very high, your pituitary gland will be secret nectar, your all endocrine gland will be secret the appropriate chemical secretions, hormones, enzymes. You are physically very, very strong person will become. My dear friend, I want to say that nobody can press my muscles of my leg, and nobody can give me any pain, because I am so strong in this age by this meditation. I give the challenge for all. The best wrestler of this world can come and press my muscles of my leg, and I will not say chi or pain, because this meditation can give you a very, very strong body and very good health, that no medicine, no any treatment, no any program of a gym, and no any program of the exercise trainer can give you. This meditation can give you the safety, security, prevention from many, many physical diseases. And it is, I am providing total free for you. And why do not taking this meditation, precious meditation? And second benefit of this meditation is that when you doing this meditation of awareness sakshi, and you are used to seeing your brain, you are used to seeing your thoughts, you are used to seeing your emotions, then if any type of fear come, you can see that fear. Then any type of guilt come, you can see that guilt. If any type of depression or nirasha, it means the sadness come, you can see that sadness. So you will not become a phobic person. The phobia will not come in your life. The mania is not come in your life. The schizophrenia will not come in your life, because your brain is not extra burden. Your brain has a peaceful condition. Why schizophrenia? No depression, no madness, no pessimistic mind, no any type of mental diseases will come in your life. So you are as well safe in physical health, and you are as well safe in mental health by this meditation. And I want to describe, and you are very safe in emotional health also. You are not become an emotional fool. You are not become a fool in anger. You will not become fool in lust. You will not become fool in greed. You can avoid all these conditions, and you are very safe from every crime. Crime against women, or crime due to the anger, or crime due to the greed. So lust, greed and anger, they will completely ineffective with you in your life. You cannot affect it by that. So this type of person, physically healthy, mentally healthy, emotionally balanced, this type of person make his family very nice. A family will become a very good environment, very positive environment, very loving environment, very mutual understanding environment, very good family. The good family, this family will make good societies, and the societies make good nations, and good nations make good Mother Earth. So there is no need of any conflict. All conflict, all disputes, the nations will solve on the negotiation table. And there is no need of huge expenditure in the name of the defense establishment, armies, army infrastructures, army equipment, bombs, missiles, fighter jets and etc. So that money which will be saved from the hospitals, mental hospital, physical hospitals, and the legal institutions, and there is no need expenditure in jails and other, and there is no any dishonesty. So the money will not lost in negative meanings. So that money will be accumulated, and we will use this money in the welfare of the weaker persons, weaker sections, weaker nations, poor nations. Then we will make this planet equally prosperous, equally loving, equally caring, and equally living standard. My dear friend, remember, the rascals and devils, they will not accept your any advice, like the Duryodhan do not accept the advice of Krishna. The Ravan do not accept the advice of the Angad and Hanuman. And nowadays some rascals and devils, they are not caring to anyone. They want to impose their blind views and their blind prejudiceness on this earth. So we must have a one peacemaking army. And that peacemaking army is not so expensive. That will be 0.00001% expenditure. We can fight with global warming. We can fight with the ozone eruptions. We can fight with the losing species of the animals and the trees. Or we can make this Mother Earth again beautiful. We can save the ornament of Mother Earth. The trees is the ornament of our Mother Earth. There is no need to make the hole in the chest of our Mother Earth 1,000 meter or 6,000 meters in the name of the tube bells. The forest will be increased. The water table will come up. So no need, no crisis of the water, no crisis of environment, no crisis of ozone layer, no crisis of blind competition of industrialization. By only this meditation, we can make our Mother Earth very, very beautiful, loving, brotherhood prosperous and peaceful, and more good qualities. So we decided we want to spread this meditation of awareness all over the world for the sake of mankind and welfare of mankind. So we decided impose a very nice mission. The name of mission is World Peace by Meditation, and our instrument is meditation of awareness. This is non-prejudice meditation, non-religious meditation, non-communal meditation, non-any groups meditation. There is no prejudiceness of caste, creed and religion and black and white and gender difference. All can learn this meditation. This is the global meditation of awareness. Please come and learn this meditation. If you want to learn this meditation, you can organize the meditation training camp in your city, in your village, in your province, in your nations. Now, I am informing you, incoming camps, 24 July 2016, there will be a camp in the Delhi, Noida. And in the November 14, 6-hour camp in New Jersey, November 17 and November 22 in the great land of Puerto Rico, and November 25 there will be camp in the New York near the Times Square, and there will be 2-day seminar in Puerto Rico that will be also involved in this meditation technique. Please come in these programs in the large number from all the places of the world, because these are all international meditation camp. Love you very much, bless you very much, because we are one love, one light and one existence. And please subscribe my channel on YouTube. Thank you.